yoga. So that's a good point. But now I want to go on to, I feel like my problems at the moment to do with this sort of stuff, I feel like relates to a lot of people. So to give some background, a while ago, Mateo and I wanted to get someone on for meditation, and we actually did how many 30 days?
30 days.
30 days of more the lying down meditation, as you mentioned. And that was just, I don't know what you particularly did, but I basically would just lie down for 5 to 10 minutes, focusing on my breathing, making sure I wasn't thinking about stuff in my head, just thinking about my breathing. And I felt like the changes were quite clear. I really enjoyed that. But lately, now I've got 3 jobs, and one of my jobs I'm quite invested in. It's a new health snacking company. So I'm invested in the outcome of it and my results. So I found that switching off is a key factor, and it's hard to do. And sometimes at night I can notice that I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm just thinking about work, which I haven't done that switch sort of effect. And the other thing I feel like more physically is I do resistance training 4 to 5 times a week, and I feel like stretching out and doing some of that more relaxed stuff could be really beneficial, because I notice the effects of I'm always tight, and I'm always feeling like I'm always doing these heavy weights, but I'm not stretching enough.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And do not think that this is just you. You can have years of yoga practice and you are still going to have those thoughts at nighttime and switching off. And that's exactly why they call it a practice. Yeah. You're not meant to be perfect. There's no way that says, okay, I've done this, so I must be enlightened. And for anybody that thinks that they are enlightened, they wouldn't be on planet Earth. So that's why we are in that practice state. And it's completely normal. And it goes back exactly what you were saying. Congratulations, guys, on the 30 days of meditation. That is huge. As I said, even spending, 10 minutes with yourself, for some that can be a really scary place. It's, we have so much going on of just distractions. And I'm not here preaching. I'm not perfect. I can be exactly the same where, we might just sit on our phones, or it really is creating that time. But there's also the different branches of meditation that can be so effective as well. Exactly what you were saying, Lachie, there. You can lie down, and something that is super effective is a body scan. So that's something where you can really start to, again, focus on where your tight areas are in your body. And essentially it's making that mind-body connection that you do start to relax the body and get the health results there. And I know something that has been really fundamental for me in my time. I personally had the slowest time, not the slowest, the hardest time even switching over to this path. I think I touched on that last episode we were on, that my journey was with an eating disorder, and essentially it was yoga that was the fundamental element to really help me recover. But the thought of it, when you're a high-paced person running around exactly what you've described, the last thing you kind of want to do is yoga and stop and sit still. So it was something that really took me a while to dip my toe in, and I wasn't perfect. I think I tried it and ran for the hills, because essentially I was, trying to spend time with myself. But something that really kind of worked, I guess, in the meditation wise to stop there was something called yoga nidra, which I always find really great before bedtime, or just even at a time that, is really quite stressful. It's not too hard to do. And essentially you can find it on an app on Spotify. And it's a guided meditation that really helps you to tap into that, to that really slow, flight response, where you are trying to get the benefits. And don't quote me exactly on the benefits here, but the equivalence of doing 10 minutes of that can be up to a full night's sleep, actually. So statistics are there, please nobody quote me, but it can really deepen into how much your body needs that rest. So that was always something that was really helpful, because sometimes it can be hard. Like, the reality is we do have jobs, we are studying, and although we have things on YouTube and can connect, can be quite hard, but it is making that time and knowing that it doesn't have to be hard. I think there is that stigma behind yoga or meditation that, a lot of people do have fear of going, oh, I don't know how to meditate, I don't know how to do this perfect. But there's no right or wrong way to know how to meditate. It's essentially just checking in where you are. I've had times where I'm sitting down and my mind is just filled with work. It's, I've got this to do, but it's that acknowledgement that you're just sitting down and you start to become aware, and you're essentially getting those benefits as well. Like it's, you're switching on and you are reviewing yourself, which, that's another benefit of meditation, is it does give you that different aspect of life to really check into you and go, look, life is busy. I might not be able to control that, but I can control everything and break everything down and control how I'm feeling now. So that is one of those magic benefits as well of a busy lifestyle that we all know so well.
Yeah.